Hey, what's up guys and gals? How you doing today? Hope you guys are awesome. Today we're going to be playing the Nightingale. Now this is a robot I haven't played in years, but we just built one of these up. I was thinking let's go ahead and throw some smites on there, some weapons that will just kind of lob over top of buildings. That way we can focus on healing our teammates, suppressing people, supporting people, and then firing weapons over top of stuff so we can stay behind cover. Now, when it comes to these specializations, we have chosen support tree, which gives you a repair amplifier and the choice of either a last stand or a cloaking unit. Repair amp is amazing. Last stand, definitely go with that because cloaking unit, in my opinion, it's pretty much worthless. I don't like it. Now, when it comes to the other modules there, I would either run the advanced repair or the unstable conduit, depending on what the conduit does. Remember, that changes from time to time, so always check it out and see if that module is still worth it. Today, we're going with the advanced healing. I already recorded the game footage, but I think I might have wanted to have went with, okay, that didn't come out right. It might have been a better choice to go with the conduit, is what I was trying to say there. At least on this particular robot. Now, when it comes to drones, I would either go with the Shy drone. I mean, this does a lot for you. It's got a built-in last stand. Or I would go with the Aopo drone because that's just great for any flying robot. But Shy is always really nice. You know what? This is the drone we probably should be using because this robot goes into stealth every time it goes up in the air. And this drone will heal up your gray damage when you come out of stealth. So the Kestrel might actually be the best choice. But today, we're just going to play the Shy drone. But you know what? If you got a Kestrel, try that out first. Now, if you don't have any of those and you need a free-to-play drone, I would probably just grab the Persephone. That's a great support drone for a free-to-play player. Now, when it comes to the pilot, we have Virginia Walker, and this makes his ability recharge 20% faster. I think this is a great pilot. We're going to run Mechanic, Roadhog, Defense Expert, Suppressor, True Ace for more healing, Stubborn Warrior, and Armor Expert. So those are the pilot skills right there. Pretty much any pilot will work if you don't have that one, but of course, that one's always going to be a little bit better since it's made for the robot. Now, if you're looking for some other weapons to run on here that are easy to get, I would definitely check out the atomizers. You can build the regular ones in the workshop, and they're really good. I actually think on this robot, the Wasp would be a good choice. If you want a little lockdown, the Pulsar family of weapons would do it to it pretty well. I think the Scotties would be decent enough. I mean, they're not great weapons anymore, but if you got them laying around, they're very playable. They're just decent at best, but they do work. If you really want to annoy the enemies, the bash weapons would be great. Or if you're just looking to survive as long as possible and focus on healing people, you could always try out some gas units and say, man, I got the gas. Oh, and of course, ultimate arms or regular arms would probably be the absolute best thing you could run on here if you got them. I mean, those weapons fit this robot like a glove, but I know most of you guys don't have those. But if you got the arms, I'm telling you right now, throw the arms on there. That will wreck people. Now, this build was not exactly what I thought it was going to be for a couple of different ways. I mean, this is an old school, really outdated robot, but the truth is, the robot's not too bad. The robot is not too bad, so stick around and check this thing out. This might be something you're interested in. I didn't think I was going to like this one bit, but I actually really enjoyed playing it. I'm not so sure about the weapon choice, however, you'll see why if you stick around and watch the gameplay, but I'm kind of thinking maybe a different set of weapons would have been a lot better for this robot, but, you know, we tried these ones out. So let's go ahead and get this guy into some gameplay and see what it can do. And we're going to find out if this is a good thingy-dingy or a bad thingy-dingy. I mean, to me, it was a pretty good thingy-dingy, but after you see the gameplay, you can decide for yourself. But really quick, if you purchase something on the Warrobots web shop, don't forget to click the Support a Creators button and then type in code DannyLightning at checkout. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it really helps my channel out big time if you use my code over there. Sometimes you'll find some free stuff and some really good deals on the web shop, so check it on out. And yeah, let's go drop into some games and let's go do it to it. Okay, so we are going to drop in our robot over here. We are going to see what this thing is capable of doing. So let's go do it to it. Is my camera too big? Let me shrink myself down just a little bit. That's probably a little bit better. All right, so what we're going to do is really focus on healing our teammates. We're not really too worried about attacking people. Remember, this thing has a huge area of effect for healing when you go up in the air, and it also suppresses all the enemies when you're in the air. You lose your weapons, but you can suppress the crap out of people. Now, I love the fact that I can just lob these weapons over top of stuff. I think that's a great style of weapon. I mean, there's a lot of different weapons like the Jotuns and a few other things that can do similar stuff. So right now we're trying to heal this guy in here and suppress the enemy, right? We want to keep our teammates healed, and we want to keep the bad guys suppressed so our teammates can smash their face. And if we want to land right next to that guy after the ability ends, we can also try and just bash him up. So you could always run some close range weapons, if you like some cryos or something, if you guys want to use this as like surprise attack robot or some blast shotguns. There's a few different ways you can play this, but we got him up as a hide behind stuff and lob the weapons up over top of stuff robot today. But honestly, we're just going to focus on healing our teammates, right? We're going to try not to get shot. We're going to try to use cover. We don't want to be on the open and fight with this thing. Okay, there's a bad guy to my right. Let's shoot him a few times. Oh crap, he's in stealth. I don't need to go into the ability yet. I'm going to wait till I really need to. What is going on there? Why is that guy still in stealth? Did he disconnect? What's happening? All right, we're going to suppress that dude. And we're going to roll on over this way and try and help this guy out. I think there's too many of those bad guys in there, and I think my teammate left the Coliseum, so we're going to go ahead and just roll on over here and start suppressing people and heal up that ball. This is a great support robot, guys. This is a really good support. I mean, it's not really a fighting robot in my opinion, but if you want to support your teammates and heal them up, this is the way to do it to it right here. Uh-oh, I'm being shot at. I got 3 seconds. One thing nice though is the ability cooldown doesn't feel that long. I actually didn't pay attention to what the cooldown actually is. Holy crap, sandwiches. I'm getting stomped. That guy came out of nowhere and he beat the crap out of me. Hold on a second. I need my ability. All right, we're back up in the air. Now this is where the unstable conduit would come in really handy because I could heal all that gray damage. But we're up in the air. We're flying away. We're going to land behind something where we can't get hit. And right now we're going to use that healing to get back up to the most health possible. Unfortunately, I can't heal my gray damage, so I do think on this robot, maybe the unstable conduit would have been a little bit better of a choice. I'm not sure, but try both, right? Try the conduit, try the healing module. You might like one better than the other. All right, so what do we want to do here? We just want to stay back behind this thing to where nobody can hit us, or we want to go up in the air and heal our teammates, which is probably the #1 priority. So I just noticed, all right, this guy needs some healing, so we're going to fix him up. And as soon as we fix him up, we're going to try to fly on over to these other guys. Well, okay, this guy's coming over here. Let's stay over him. He needs some fixing. And then we're going to try and land behind cover, or at least land in the spot where nobody's going to be able to shoot us. Right now, it looks like I can probably land out in the open here and I'm fine, but if I can get back behind one of these buildings, okay, I missed my landing very badly. That was not a good landing, but let's lob these things over top of here. Uh-oh, here comes a sword unit. This is, okay, I'm going to try and, don't come after me, sword. If you do, I can get up in the air. Hold on. Go up. Ability, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to wipe me out really quick. I was ready to hit the ability to try and escape, and he landed. I was going to wait for him to fly at me, then I was going to go up in the air, and he would have missed his shots. But he just landed back inside of there. This is another time where I think the unstable conduit would be a really nice thing to have on here, because you can see I'm only at like 40% health right now, and I don't know, one thing I noticed is when you're up in the air, you don't really take a lot of damage on this thing. What is that? Holy crap, hold on. There's like flying robot pieces all over the place. All right, we just charged. No, run, 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 run. Yes, the ability saved my buttocks. I'm glad it was ready because, man, I would have got whomped on if that sword had like a Frederick or something and could have caught up to me. He would have whomped on my face and I would have died. And I would have been the dead dude. Normally we want the red dudes to be the dead dudes, but you know. All right, we're going to go ahead and try and shoot these guys over here from a distance. I'm going to back up a little bit to the right, and there we go. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Uh-oh, don't come over here, Mr. Rook. If he comes over here, I am done. I am done. All right, I know this is a little bit boring. This is probably boring gameplay, but, you know, I cannot play this robot in my normal playing style or it gets stomped. My goal is to stay in spots where nobody's going to shoot me. Like if someone comes at me like this, I'm backing out of there. I got to leave. Ah, crap. He was able to see me in my stealth. You know, I actually feel like the weapons were missing a lot of shots. It seemed like they were lobbing over top of stuff, and a lot of times they weren't hitting people, and when they were, they just didn't feel like they were doing much damage for some reason. I noticed sometimes these weapons that lob up over top of stuff, the higher you are in the air, they don't work right for some reason. And I'm kind of thinking these aren't working great on this robot, but let's go play one more game and find out. I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter, so I think I'm just going to start playing 2 clips instead of 3. Trying to keep these videos like 15 minutes or under instead of like 20 to 30 minutes, so I think 2 clips will be good, but let's go play one more game. All right, so let's go drop in on game number, whatever this is, I don't know, number 2, number 12. I'm not really sure how many I've played, but so far, I haven't had a bad game with this. Like, I'm not getting shot out of the sky. I mean, every once in a while, but usually this thing's surviving for a long time, and it's doing great. Honestly, the robot itself is doing great. I don't know if I like the weapons on here, but I'm really enjoying the robot. All right, let's try and shoot this guy. I think we're hitting that building instead of the guy, which is not wonderful. So let's change targets. Let's go up in the air. I'm seeing my teammates taking some damage. Let's try to heal these guys. I'm a little bit slower, though. I do wish it could move across the map just a little bit faster. That way we could get over here to help our teammates out a little easier. But let's go ahead and do... What the heck was that? What weapon did that guy just fire off? It was like a big giant ring or something. I don't know what that was. I've never seen that before. Either I'm an idiot or that was something weird. There might have been a ghost. There was a ghost on our screen. All right, so we're just firing these weapons off in hopes that we hit some people. Come on, come on, come on. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not getting a lot of kills or anything, but I don't know. I'm enjoying the robot, guys. I like the fast ability cooldown. I like the fact that when you're up in the air, the majority of people can't see you. I mean, you know, another good drone for this would also be the Kestrel drone. I never thought about that, but Kestrel heals you when you go into stealth. And this robot seems to have a really nice amount of stealth. So, you know what? Maybe the Kestrel drone would be the best choice. That might be an excellent choice, guys. Kestrel will heal up your gray damage. How much, I'm not sure, but now that I think about it, that's probably way better than the Shy drone. I mean, that first stand or last stand, whatever you want to call it, does come in handy, but I think the healing of the gray damage might be a little bit better. Oh my god, someone's hit me with the booms. All right, let's get up in the air and suppress these turds. All right, that guy, we don't want to shoot him because that'll charge him up. Never shoot purple shields, dudes. Never shoot... Aw, crap. They both got purple shields. This is bad. We're just going to try and heal our teammates here. I don't know if we can save him from 2 sword units, honestly. But we're just flying around and supporting people. I know this is a really boring video, and it's kind of boring to play this as well. I mean, if you're not into support, you might be a little bit bored playing this, but this is an excellent support robot. It's doing it to it. It's pretty good, guys. So far, I haven't had a bad game with this. I mean, it's a little bit squishy when somebody is able to shoot you, but, you know, if you can stay in the back. I even had a couple of games where the enemies spawn raided us, and I was able to get up in the air and float away and get out of there and get back behind cover on some other part of the map. And then when they started rushing at me again to try and get me, I just flew over to another part of the map, and the enemies were having a really hard time catching me. So even on a really bad situation, I was able to keep this thing alive for a long time so far. And I don't know. I mean, if you're looking for a good support, if you just want to focus on healing your teammates, this is a really awesome robot. Again, it's not good for fighting, but it's good for support. Hold on. Please don't. Okay, he's gone. Good. I'm a little scared of those sword units. If a sword unit comes over here when you're on the ground, you're dead. It's going to wipe you out. Same thing with Teth. If a Teth teleports in and you don't have your ability ready, or a sword comes at you and you don't have your ability ready, you're definitely going to get stomped. I do feel like I'm doing very little damage, however. Alright, there's only 3 people left on the enemy team. That's good. These guys are getting their gooses cooked right now, and I am not complaining about that one bit. I'm okay with that. I'm pretty sure you guys would probably be okay with that as well, but we're cooking their gooses, guys. Their gooses are getting cooked. No complaints whatsoever. All right, let's shoot this guy right in the face. 3, 2, 1, and he turned invisible. There we go. Bam! Get him. Hey, those, look, those are missing. Yeah, I don't think these weapons are working out on this robot whatsoever. These work great on some robots, like robots that are on the ground. These work great. But one thing I noticed, I think I mentioned it already, but I don't know if, hold on. I'm having a brain fart. I lost my train of thought, but I was going to say something and I lost it. My brain is like having a big old brain fart over here. Guys, I don't know where I'm at or what's going on or what's happening. Why am I flying in the air? I think I've got a nasty case of dementia. Sometimes I do worry about that because my memory is not what it used to be. Alright, let's hit this guy, squeak number 1. Let's hit him with some bullets. Now, these weapons definitely seem to do better when you're on the ground compared to up in the air. I don't know why that is, but it's weird. It's weird like that. Most of the time when I'm in the air, it feels like these weapons are missing the shots. So, I don't know. When you're on the ground, though, if somebody's out in the open, if they're not behind cover and you hit them, the shots normally seem to land. How much damage they're doing is, you know, it just depends, I guess. But, yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll make a whole song about it. Somebody needs to drop a beat behind that. Alright, let's go over this way and try and smash this guy's face. Come on, get him. Smash his face. Come on, beat him up. Smash him up. Mash him up good. Oh yeah. Come on. We can do it. Alright, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm so bored playing this thing, but it's a good rope. I mean, I am enjoying it, but I'm bored at the same time. I'm an aggressive, brawling type of player, right? I like to get on beacons, I like to take beacons, I like to hold beacons, I like to run into a group of enemies, get up in your face, and fight. So this is very far from my normal playing style, but it's a nice, fun, relaxing robot if you like this style here. We're trying to heal these guys. Let's keep them healed up. I mean, I guess you can't save everybody. That guy just died. He was taking too much damage. Oh, somebody shot me out of the air. What a crap sandwich. Okay, so Nightingale is definitely a cool robot. I mean, I don't know. Is it worth getting one? Sort of. So this is definitely a robot that you can build in the workshop. So if you're interested in getting one of these, you can always start to build one. I think it takes about 3 weeks or so to build a robot. And if you watch advertisements, if you're playing on Android, you can, or iOS, you can watch advertisements to build this thing faster. I definitely feel like it would have done a lot better with some other type of weapons. I mean, these weapons just, they didn't really work out on this particular robot. I mean, there are some robots that those weapons work great on, but I didn't care for them on this robot one bit. I honestly think if you take this thing and put some better weapons on it, it would be much better. But it is a support. It's really designed to fly around, suppress the enemies, and heal your teammates is what we mainly used it for, was just kind of suppression and healing. All right, it's not really designed to be an up-close fighter. Now, back in the day, it was really durable, and you could just land next to people with some high-powered close-range weapons and wipe them out. But it's pretty squishy now, so I don't think I would suggest doing that. I would probably just kind of stay in the back and focus on using cover and not being shot. Anyways, it's a cool robot, worth playing. You may or may not like it, I'm not really sure, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for being channel members. It really does help the channel out big time. If you want to join and become one, hit the little join button right below the video. That does help me out a lot. Even just watching more of my videos is a huge help to this channel, so maybe click on one of these videos that are probably floating around on the screen up there. You can watch one of those. Just clicky, clicky, clicky. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, watch one of these other ones. And if you check out the video's description or the pinned comment, you'll find the Warrobots web shop. You'll find the links to my merch store, links to some Amazon stuff where you can get some really amazing things, and you'll find some game news and info in there as well. So check out the video's description. Check out the pinned comment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, thank you for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. Lightning out. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time.